just want a bag, like an old lady. I'm back.
Guys, I'm back with another video of my series To a Girl Who. And to all the people who are just joining, my name is Honey and this is from Honey's Life, and I'm doing a series called To a Girl Who. So today we're going to be doing To a Girl Who is Depressed. Now, this is not just about mothers, this is about teenagers, this is about any girl who is feeling down. Okay, so no matter how old you are, what you're doing, who you're around, it doesn't matter. What really helps me get through being depressed is I take a few days. I take a few days to try to understand my emotions, understand where it's coming from, and kind of just give me a minute to recuperate and to rest up. And then I try to start pulling myself out of it. You can be depressed for a while, and it could be a long time. But what I usually try to do is not let myself be down too long. That's what you should always try to do, not try to let yourself be down too long. If it's something like you're taking a break from people, like you're getting anxiety from being around people, or a situation just made you feel down, you should try to get back out there. Do some stuff that you enjoy. If you enjoy writing, write. If you enjoy riding a motorcycle, do that. If you enjoy going to the mall and shopping, do that. But try to do stuff that kind of uplifts your spirit and make you feel happy. Because if you just sit in that depressed state and you just soak in it, it's going to keep going. You're not going to be able to pull yourself out of it. So you kind of need to start kind of pulling yourself out of it. If your house is dirty, clean up a little bit. Try one room at a time, one room a day. And if it's something that you haven't done, maybe you should try to get some stuff done every day. It may not be the whole list of what you got to do, but just try to get something done every day. Because usually, like, when I would be depressed, sometimes I would like lack. I wouldn't get done some stuff that I know I need to, or I wouldn't do some homework, or I wouldn't do this. So I would, like, when I understood, like, okay, yeah, I'm depressed, I would try to do that stuff to kind of pull myself out of that depressed state. Another thing is, especially like if you're around people who don't really understand and don't understand how to help you, don't take it so, don't be so angry about it. Some people don't understand depression. Some people don't understand what you're going through. So they might not know how to help, but just sitting here and saying, okay, I'm not in the best mood. I really need you to give me a few moments to myself so I can understand what I got to do. Because a lot of times people just think like, okay, she acting funny, or she's just being fake or whatever. But just sitting there and having to explain it, just be like, look, I'm not in the best mood. And some people may be like, oh, that ain't nothing, or don't let nobody degrade what you're going through. When I was depressed in high school especially, I would get told like, oh, you need to stop acting like that, or you need to stop doing this, and it didn't help. It would actually make me more upset, because how you gonna tell me how I feel? So if somebody is doing that to you, don't pay them no mind. Just try to be as polite. It may be your parents or a friend. Try to be polite. But I understand, because I would get an attitude too, like, don't tell me what I need to do, because everybody process is different. If you done been suffering from this, I'm sorry. If you've been suffering from this for a good little minute, then you probably have an idea of what you need to go through to pull yourself out. So with me, I knew what I had to go through to pull myself out. I don't always let myself stay down for too long, but if I'm in a state of, I know the motions and the way I need to go, then don't let nobody tell you what to do, because you know how to pull yourself out of it. Um, it's a lot, and it feels like sometimes if this is like your first time feeling depressed, it'll feel like doing stuff, it take all your energy. It feels like you just can't get up, or you don't want to get up, or it's like doing dishes is like, oh my god, like it's a weight, like you got 20-pound weights and you just feel like just so weighed down. But I promise you, if you get up and you do that stuff, it would be like a weight lifted off of you. Like, but you just gotta push yourself through it, because I go through it a lot. So just taking the first steps will get you closer to getting out of that depressed state. And some people really don't understand, because it's like sometimes it just come over me, and that could happen to you too. Sometimes it could be nothing wrong, and you just get that weight, and you just be like, I feel like I don't want to do anything. Like, I don't want to get up, I don't want to do nothing, but nothing happened. And it's sometimes it is like that. It could just be like, sometimes stuff can be going on that you don't even know bother you until your mental starts showing you like, but this bother you. It could be something little after a whole big situation that happened, and something little happened, and that's the icing. Like, that's just it. But you just gotta let yourself feel it, and then get back up and try to do it again, and it shouldn't last long. But you can't just let yourself soak and be in that depressed state. Whether you're a teenager, whether you're a mother, you can't let yourself soak in that negative state of mind, because once you start getting into that, it's gonna take a hold of you, and you're just gonna be that. So you don't want that to just be your life. You don't want that to last for months, because you're not gonna feel like yourself. You're not gonna feel, it's like you're not gonna feel like you're in this world. You're gonna feel like you're just here. You're just a being in this world. So sometimes you just gotta like force yourself. You gotta mentally force yourself, like, I'm not gonna let this control me. This is not gonna be what's gonna take months out of my year. It's not gonna take weeks out of my month. It's just, you just gotta mentally push yourself into being like, okay, I'm gonna do what I enjoy. I'm gonna take that car ride, or I'm gonna go to the beach, or whatever makes you happy. That's what you should do, and that's what you should continue to do. And sometimes, even with me, being around people a lot could kind of throw me, and I just be like, okay, I don't feel like talking to nobody. I just don't feel like myself, because I've been around people for too much. I like being at home. I'm an introvert. I like being at home. So when I'm around people too much, it's like, okay, I don't feel like talking today. I don't feel like texting or calling somebody today, and I don't feel like explaining myself. And that's okay. But don't let nobody tell you that your mental illness is fake, or the way you're feeling is fake, and you just, or it's, oh, you're, something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. It's okay to feel that way. It's okay, it's okay to even ask for help, or to talk to a therapist. It's okay. So don't let nobody tell you that isn't, or you shouldn't feel this way, or you're weird, or you're not normal, because everybody is different. How you feel, a lot of people feel that way. I feel that way. So just kind of let yourself, give yourself time, and don't too much put more pressure on yourself from your community, from your family, from your friends, that you should ask. I'm sorry, that's my son. But don't put so much pressure on yourself to feel like you're an outcast, or that you just gotta jump out of it, because then you're sometimes it's just gonna come over you too much, and then you're really gonna feel it. So I just really hope that this talk kind of helped some of you guys, and if you're suffering from depression, I hope these tips kind of help you. If you want more information, or for me to talk about some of my experiences with dealing with my depression, just comment or send me a message on my social medias. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe for new content like this. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. I know my audio is kind of messed up, so I'm going to be working with that and trying to get better with it. But I want to thank you guys for the likes, the views, and everything. So I hope we can continue to grow together, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.